The income driving rideshare is less than it appears. So let's crunch some numbers and see if it's really for you. First of all, how much income you generate depends a lot on your market. If they can keep you busy without any downtime and you keep driving constantly, getting one after another, then you're going to make more money than I am right now, sitting here in a parking lot waiting for a ride with downtime. And I have both Uber and Lyft running, and it is raining and there's no rides. So in that case, the income will be less. I'm out here not earning any money. At least I'm not driving around. I'm parked in an area where there might be some money in the future. But there's no money coming in at the moment because I have no rides. I'm not being busy. So if you're in an area where you stay busy, you're obviously going to make more money. In a larger city, then you will make more money, but then again, you're going to spend more on gas. The first thing to consider is the price of gas. And the price of gas at the time of this recording is going up. Here in Amarillo, Texas, gas is cheaper than in many other places in the country. In other places of the country, gas is sky high. Here, it's a little cheaper. The next thing to consider is what kind of car you're driving, what kind of vehicle you're driving, what kind of gas mileage that vehicle gets. A Toyota Prius is going to get you 45 to 48 miles a gallon in town. An electric car like a Tesla is not going to cost you very much at all for gas, just extra electricity at home. And a car like the one I'm driving right now is getting me about 26 miles to the gallon. I have to fill this tank up here every other day. And to fill this tank up in this market, in this area with the cheap gas, is still costing me $40. So that means I'm averaging about $20 a day, 7 days a week, 30 days a month. That equals $600 in gas per month. It doesn't include oil changes. It doesn't include wear and tear on the tires and any other maintenance work that you may have to be doing to your car over time because of all of the miles that you're going to be putting on your car. At least 150 or 200 miles a day putting on your car. If you drive 365 days of the year, which you're not going to do, but if you did, hypothetically, and you put 200 miles a day on your car, that's 73,000 miles per year. I have an Uber ride. I got to go. I'll come back. You have to go to the bathroom sometimes, so you're going to stop at gas stations. While you're in there, you're going to buy a Coke. You're going to buy some water. You're going to buy, some peanuts or something to eat. Maybe a candy bar, whatever you want to eat. How much is that going to cost you every day? Let's say, realistically, you're going to spend $10 a day on treats. So now you've got $20 a day on gas, at least for me. For you, it might be more. And $10 a day for treats. That's $30 a day. That's $900 a month that I'm spending just to be on the road. Then there's Uncle Sam. You're going to have to pay taxes on this money. So you should be setting some money aside every month for taxes. So let's say you put another $200 a month aside in taxes, just in case you have to come up with a bunch of money for Uncle Sam once a year. This is a small market, and as you can see, I do get some rides, and I do have some downtime. If I didn't have downtime, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. So I'm averaging about $100 a day. Last week, I made $740. The week before that, I made $857. I'm working 7 days a week. So let's say I make $100 a day for 30 days. That's $3,000. And we already know you got to take out $1,100 out of that expense. So $3,000 minus $1,100 is $1,900 a month income. Is that enough for you to sustain yourself? Heck, that's not even, minimum wage. So this is not for everybody. I do it because I already have an additional income. I'm retired. I have a pension. I have other sources of income that come in every month. This is a good gig for retired people, older people who are on a fixed income. This is extra income. I'm actually earning more than twice what I was earning when I was working full time. So retiring for me was a really good option. Driving Uber and Lyft may not be the right option for you. Everything you hear about Uber and Lyft not paying you enough, that's all true. Nobody is going to tell you to get up and go to work. You don't have to call in sick if you don't want to work. You don't have to get a doctor's note if you don't want to work. You just don't turn on the app. You have freedom and independence. It is wonderful if this small amount of money that you're going to generate is enough to sustain you. So again, let's do the math and let me show you how this works. Here, take a look. A good round figure, to be honest with you, is $100 a day for 30 days. Now you could be making $150, $200, but then again, are you going to, sustain that? And are you going to be doing that every single day? 7 days a week, 30 days a month. So let's just work with this figure. It's a nice round figure. So times 30 days in a month equals a gross income of $3,000 for a 30-day month. Now, you're going to spend $20, at least in this car, a day on gas. So 20 times 30 is a total of $600. So we're going to spend $600 a month on gas. And you're going to buy some treats, let's say. And let's say you spend $10 a month on that. $10 times 30 is $300. These two figures add up to $900. Now you want to take out something for Uncle Sam for tax time. Let's take out $100. We'll deal with nice round numbers. So that equals $1,000. So here's your $3,000, which look pretty good, but you're going to subtract $1,000, and you're only going to be increasing your income in your household $2,000, and that's without oil change, without new tires, and without considering that you're putting on over 70,000 miles on your vehicle every single year. And here you can see I've got 50,000 miles. But when I bought this vehicle, it had 40,000 miles. So I've already put 10,000. If I continue to drive it the way I'm driving it, and I put another 70,000 miles, within 1 year, this vehicle will only be 2 years old, but it'll have 120,000 miles on it. That makes the resale value of this vehicle practically nothing. You wouldn't have to buy a vehicle so often if you weren't driving for Uber or Lyft. So how much are you going to be spending on the vehicles that you have to buy more often because of all the miles that you're putting on your vehicles? $200 a month, $300 a month, $400 a month. All this comes out of your bottom line, out of the $2,000 that you had left. So you're getting down close to $1,000 a month. Heck, you could make more money flipping hamburgers at McDonald's or being a Walmart greeter than you could driving for Uber or Lyft. It doesn't make sense. No, they're not paying you very well. Why do I do it? Well, as I said, I'm retired. I can do anything I want. I don't have to work at all. This is extra income. I have freedom. I do have independence. Those are the things that you really do have as a rideshare driver. You have independence and you have freedom. You can make your own schedule if you like. But don't fool yourself. The expenses are really high. And the things that you don't even consider normally, the intangibles, are amazing. You're going to hear about people that make $300 a day doing this, and yes, you could do that. You'll also have more gas every month, and you'll have more miles on your vehicle. So all those things, are things to consider. And if you're going to get $300 a day, you're going to be working, an awful lot of hours in a day. And are you going to do that 7 days a week? I take time off every afternoon for hours and hours. I'm only working about 7 hours a day, 8 hours if I'm working really hard. That's why I can do 30 days in a month, 7 days a week, because my schedule is so easy. If I want to take half a day off or even a full day off, I don't work. But honestly, I rarely take any time off because I'm not working that hard. But if you're making $300 a day or $200 a day even, you're working hard. So you're going to do that 7 days a week, or you're going to do that 5 days a week. So these things, you just got to crunch the numbers. And crunching the numbers, do it yourself. Figure out how much gas you're going to burn, how many miles you're going to put on your car every day, whether you're going to buy foods and snacks on the road, or whether you're going to bring some healthy food from home to avoid buying that kind of junk food. So it's up to you how you want to do it. But you aren't going to get rich driving for Uber or Lyft. This is something which is ideal for retired persons like myself. And it's ideal for people that just want to do something on the side, like a part-time job, or working on the weekend when Saturday and Sunday bring in a little extra income on their own schedule. But if you want to do this full-time, if you want this to be your job, it's not going to be an easy job. And you're going to start seeing these videos on YouTube about all of the disgruntled Uber drivers and all the disgruntled Lyft drivers. There are a lot of them, a lot of people complaining. You're going to barely be able to sustain yourself doing this job unless you have other sources of income like I do. This is not my only source of income. That's why it works great for me. Heck, I'm making a lot of money because I already have income coming in addition to what I'm making for Uber and Lyft. Thank you for watching, and thank you for liking and subscribing. And as always, see you in the next video.